Number 10, Steve Peat. The veteran campaigner has won more World Cup downhill races than anyone else and taken the overall title 3 times. His glittering career had looked as though it would go without the rainbow jersey, though, having secured second place in 2000, 2001, 2002 and then again in 2008. But in 2009, Peaty put the perfect run together and hammered home an emotional win that all of mountain biking seemed to rejoice in. A popular rider on the circuit and still a threat on his day, especially when the going gets slippery and tough. Nino Schurter. It's difficult to tell if Nino Schurter is evidence of Julian Absalom's brilliance or his own. He's won 3 World Championship titles and 3 World Cup titles, bringing an end to the era of Julian Absalom's dominance with his incredible fitness and famed descending skills. Never one to let his fans down, Schurter will often bust out big tabletop jump mid-race to get a cheer from the watching spectators. Hans Rey. Hans No Way Rey has been one of the biggest names in mountain biking for, well, forever. It just doesn't seem like the sport existed before Hans. It did, of course, but he was one of the huge stars of the sport that brought it to the masses. Hans was a very successful competition trials rider in his own right, but it's been his stunts, magazine features and videos that have captured the imagination of millions of people around the globe, opening eyes to the possibility and adventure of mountain biking. John Tomac. Tomac stands alone in mountain biking. He's the only rider in the sport's history to capture major World Cup and World Championship results in both downhill racing and cross-country. Coming from a background in BMX via road racing, the Texan had both the skills and the fitness. His unrivaled cross-country and downhill ability meant that he could swap and be competitive in 2 disciplines. In 1991, for example, he won both the World Cup and World Championship titles in cross-country, and amazingly taking silver in the World Championship downhill in that same year. Thomas Frischnick. Frischnick juggled cyclocross and mountain bike for most of his career, and that combination created a formidable level of riding skill. Turning pro in 1990, he racked up 18 World Cup victories in a career that would see him still challenging for medals in cross-country World Championships in 2004, where he took bronze. Greg Minnaar. Greg Minnaar has been hacking downhills with the very best for 20 years. Early promise soon turned into regular podiums, and in 2001, Greg won his first World Cup Championship, followed by his first rainbow jersey in the 2003 World Championships. A normal career path would see these results as the lofty peaks of performance, but Greg created what could be described as a second downhill career, taking a stranglehold on the World Cup again in 2005 and then a third in 2008. In 2012 and 2013, he put back-to-back wins of the World Championship together, fixing him resolutely as one of the sport's true greats. Gunn Rita Dahle. Hailing from Norway, this incredible rider is a giant among mountain bikers. 9 World Championship titles, Olympic gold in 2004, 4 World Cup cross-country titles in a row, and with 28 World Cup race wins to date, equaling Julie Furtado's record. Her warrior efforts mean that she's a threat in every race she enters, and at 42, she still looks to be in the form of her life. Julian Absalom. This Frenchman is easily the greatest cross-country rider of all time and very nearly tops the list for the greatest of all time. Absalon has an unbelievable tally of results that includes 6 cross-country World Cup titles, 5 World Championship titles, and Olympic golds in both 2004 and 2008. The BMC rider has the record for the most World Cup race wins and is still adding to that tally. It'll take a monumental effort from his rivals to stop him adding yet more titles as this season progresses. And Caroline Chasson. Anne Caro has bike handling skills that have to be witnessed to be believed. Not even the quite frankly ridiculous list of honours do her riding justice. Her mountain bike career started in 1993 with a win in the Junior Downhill World Championships. That began a run of success that is simply unrivaled. 13 World Championships, 9 of which were senior elite titles, 5 consecutive World Cup titles, 2 dual slalom World Championships and 2 four-cross World Championships. Oh, and you might want to consider the Olympic gold medal from Beijing when she returned to her BMX roots in 2008. Nicolas Vouilloz. Nico tops this illustrious tree because he quite simply dominated World Cup and World Championship downhill racing for an entire decade. His 10 World Championship titles and 5 overall World Cup titles belittle anything anyone else has ever done in mountain biking. When the pressure was on at World Championships, the big moments, he simply excelled. Utter dominance. So those are our top 10 greatest mountain bikers of all time. Let us know who you think should be the greatest of all time and if we've missed anyone out. If you think that you've got it take to be the greatest mountain biker of all time, but you just need a little bit of help to get there, then why not check out our how-to playlist where we show you all the skills that you're going to need to get there. Or if you're just mad keen on racing, then why not check out some of our pro bikes from the 2015 season. Finally, to subscribe to GMBN, just click here. Right here. Can you see that a little bit? Yeah, just click here. There you go. That'll help become the greatest of all time.